Advisor. I am April Joy Suarez Lintorio, and I'm going to discuss to you about the mineral deposits. There are various types of mineral deposits, each with its own unique characteristics and formation processes. Some of the most common types of mineral deposits include, next of these slides. First is the magmatic deposits. Magmatic deposits are created from when cooling and solidification of magma takes place. Lava starts to crystallize its minerals as it cools, often heavy and rich in metal like iron, magnesium, and others. The earliest crystallizing minerals are composed of these elements. If the land near the bottom of the magma chamber, they called leave a deposit. So, kung the lava cools more, then other minerals start to crystallize and may also form deposits. So, some typical kinds of magmatic deposits are pegmatites, carbonates, and layered mafic extrusions. Mineral deposits about these magmatic cumulates can only be found in mafic and ultramafic igneous rocks, which are deficient in silica. And one of group of minerals that is typically associated with magmatic deposit is that of the sulfides, oxides, and silicates of metals such as copper, nickel, platinum, palladium, gold, and silver. So these are the pictures of magmatic deposits. Next is the hydrothermal deposits. Hydrothermal deposits are formed when warm, mineral-rich water, which is frequently heated by magma, passes through cracks and crevices in the earth crust. When this fluid cools or comes into contact with nearby rock, the minerals it contains crystallize and solidify, forming a deposit. So, there are several types of hydrothermal deposits that are commonly discovered, including porphyry, skarn, volcanogenic massive sulfide, sedimentary exhalative, which is SEDIX, epithermal, and Mississippi Valley type or MVT deposits. So along faults, fissures, and volcanic structures along the immense several kilometers wide rift valleys, the great majority of the hydrothermal deposits found on intermediate and slow spreading ridge crest are located. So some of the metals associated with the hydrothermal deposits include gold, silver, copper, zinc, lead, and on occasion even uranium. So these are the pictures of hydrothermal deposits. 3 is sedimentary deposits. Sedimentary deposits are composed of mineral grains that have collected as a result of weathering and erosion of pre-existing rocks and have been transported to their ultimate site by water, wind, or ice. So the minerals may then pile up over time to form a deposit. So sedimentary mineral deposits include evaporites, banded iron formations, and placer deposits. Sedimentary deposits may be found in a variety of places on Earth, such as river valleys, beach sands, or placer deposits, deserts or evaporites, and historic rock formations, banded iron formation. So these sedimentary mineral deposits are frequently found included dito ang metal including gold, platinum, tin, and iron, as well as minerals like iron, which is banded iron formations, salt, gypsum, and potash. Evaporites. So these are the pictures. Next is residual deposits. Residual mineral deposits are produced as a result of the withering and erosion of pre-existing rock in place. The less durable minerals are washed away over time, so leaving behind the more valuable and resilient minerals as a residual deposit. So, different types of these deposits such as laterite deposits, alluvial deposits, supergene deposits. So, usually found ang ang sedimentary rocks sa warm tropical regions subject to high rainfall. So these deposits can contain a wide range of minerals or metals. Alluvial deposits, for instance, can contain gemstones, diamonds, and gold. Laterite deposits are frequently connected with metals including aluminum, iron, and nickel. You could discover copper, zinc, and lead in supergene deposits. So, amini ang pictures sa sedimentary rocks. So, next is the placer deposits. Placer deposits are produced as a result of the mechanical classification of minerals by density caused by wind or water currents. After the parent rock has worn away, the more heavy minerals are eroded and carried downstream by wind or water. The procedure begins at this point. In places where the wind or water movement is lower, these minerals gradually build up. So there are several types of placer deposits, such as alluvial deposits, beach placers, Julian placers, alluvial deposits. So, this deposit can be found in river, so alluvial placers, and along the shore, notably on beaches, which is the beach placers. So, the main metals and minerals associated with these deposits, which is placer deposits, include gold, cassiterite, platine, or platinum, diamonds, magnetite, and a few gems. So, mini ang images of placer deposits. So next is the carbonatite deposits. So these deposits are created by magma that contains a lot of volatiles such as carbon dioxide. During the process of formation, ang magma daw is nag-rises through the earth crust and nag-crystallizes siya para mo form a unique rock that na mostly composed sa carbonate minerals. So types of carbonatite deposit are sovite, alvikite, natrocarbonatite. So, aring na deposit daw is quite rare and usually associated with all continents and also in the oceanic islands. So, they dominantly consist of carbonate minerals such as calcite, dolomite, and ankerite, as well as minor phosphates, oxides, and silicates. So, these are the image of these deposits. So, kimberlite deposits. Kimberlite deposits are formed in the earth mantle at depths of exceptionally high pressure. So, under daw sa the right condition, violent eruption mag-produce kuno ng volcanic pipes by bringing the kimberlite sa surface. So, in the earth history, eruption like this are rare and haven't happened recently daw. So, there are two main types of kimberlite deposits, such as hypabasal kimberlite and volcanic kimberlite. So, these deposits, most notable ones may be found in Siberia, Tanzania, South Africa, and Angola. So, kimberlite are often associated with the carbonatites, alkaline, basaltic rocks. So, these are the pictures. So, next is the epeporite deposits. So, these deposits are produced when water bodies daw is nag-evaporate ug ang minerals na nag-contain are left behind. So this procedure frequently takes place in enclosed lakes or seas where the rate of water inflow is lower than the rate of evaporation. So this type of evaporate mineral deposits are marine evaporates, non-marine evaporate. So this deposit kay frequently found kuno sa arid regions where the rate of evaporation exceeds the rate of precipitation. The Great Salt Lake in Utah, the Dead Sea between Israel and Jordan, and the Atacama Desert in Chile are home to some of the most renowned evaporite formations. So, this deposit is mas nag-associated siya sa garnet, chromite, ilmenite, chromium diopside, and olivine. So, these are the pictures of these deposits. So, next is the laterite deposits. So, these deposits are prevalent sa warm o tropical areas and the consequences of intense withering of parent rock. So, after this withering process eliminates the silica from the rock, a sizable amount of iron and aluminum oxides and hydroxides are left behind. So, types of these mineral deposits are ferruginous laterites, which is iron-rich laterites, aluminum laterites, which is bauxite. So this deposit can be found. Most of the neolateritic deposits that have been discovered so far are equatorial and tropical, which is latitude 20 degrees. For instance, New Caledonia, Indonesia, Philippines, Cuba, Dominican Republic, Venezuela, Colombia, and Brazil. So these minerals associated in laterite deposits are iron and aluminum. So these are the pictures of these deposits. So last but not the least, the iron oxide, copper, gold deposits, which is, or we could call IOCG deposits. So these deposits are produced by a variety of methods. The many distinct rock types to which are they are frequently associated include shale, carbonate, and volcanic rocks. It is generally agreed that these deposits are produced by hydrothermal fluids that originate in the upper mantle or very deep inside the earth just now. So notwithstanding geologists' disagreements over the specific method of development and this type of minerals, uh, as hematite-rich IOCG and magnetite-rich IOCG rather. So despite the fact that this deposit may be found all over the world now, so some of the most prominent IOCG deposits na mahanap nato or can be found kay dito sa Australia, which is Olympic Dam and Ernest Henry. Sa Brazil, ang Candelaria, and sa China is ang Dongguashan. So kanina minerals is most nag-associated sa iron oxide, copper, and gold. However, they can also contain significant amounts of rhenium, silver, and rare earth and elements. So these are the pictures. That's all. Thank you.